Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Midnight, and it's time to continue our adventure of Sally Face in English. So if you remember, last time we left at fourth chapter, like at half, more or less. So now, when the game decides to respond, we hit continue. Everything seems normal here, Larry. Well, normal for Addison Apartments at least. What about all those teeth, and the glowing birdcage thing, and the key? I guess that was a little odd. This feeling won't go away either. Something bad is coming, dude. I don't know what or when, but I can feel it. You may be right. I'll fill Todd in when he's home and we can come later tonight with his gadgets. Okay. When is he out of class? He should be out by now, but I'm supposed to meet up with Ash, remember? All right. You should bring her along. I think we should go easy on her for now, with the paranormal stuff. That's true. Last time she tagged along, things didn't go too well. I wonder what they mean, because I don't think they mean the Bologna incident. I'm sure they mean some other anecdote. Man, that was like a year ago. Seems like every year just goes by faster and faster. They definitely do. Also, don't forget that we're all getting together for dinner tomorrow night. How could I forget? Between you and Ash, I've got about 1,000 texts about it. Hey Ashley! Sal! I'm so excited to see you. I've missed you so much. I missed you too, Ash. Oh, I hate that they never date. You cut your hair. I like it. Thanks. It's easier for writing. I see you've changed your hair as well. Oh, yeah, I guess. Looks rad. So I do kind of miss the pigtails. Yeah, but he looks much more handsome with his hair down. I haven't been out to the lake since the last time we went there together. What's that? I said it's been a long time since I've been to the lake. Me too. It's so nice out there. Peaceful. Yeah, those things can be noisy. But bikes are so cool, I wish I knew how to ride one. So, you and Ben all good now? Yeah, we're good. What's that all about anyway? Stupid sibling stuff. He called me soulless because I didn't cry at Grandma's funeral. He said I wasn't human because I never cry and blah blah blah. Then it turned into a big argument, as if I wasn't sad enough about Grandma. Anyway, the point is that we made up and we're okay now. Yeah, that sounds kind of unfair. Just because you don't cry doesn't mean you're not sad. You know, now that I think of it, I don't think I have ever seen you cry. Yeah, she's like the cold one of the group. Well, I must be some kind of soulless monster. Grrr! You better watch out. We kill monsters like you around these parts. No, you better watch out. This ain't no monster you'll wanna be messing with. Damn is fighting words, Missy. I hope you kissed your mama goodbye this morning. How have you been, Sally Face? Nah, she's our friend. Let's tell her. I've been having nightmares. I'm sorry. Are they as bad as before? They're different. It's hard to explain. I've been losing a lot of sleep because of it. Are you worrying about anything? Sometimes if I'm worried about something or just struggling with something difficult, I'll get nightmares from that. I've had this overwhelming sense of dread lately. It doesn't make any sense because everything is fine. Everything should be good. Have you been taking those meds? Well, yeah. Well, most of the time. You should take them if they help. I have a cousin that struggles with depression too, and she said the meds she takes help her a lot. I guess they do help, but they also make me feel numb inside. At least with the dread, I know it's real. Or at least, really me. Yeah, I can totally get him. I mean, pills, yeah, they conceal the symptom, but they don't change how you feel inside, and they make you feel even worse, like a zombie. I think I can understand that. I just want you to be happy, Sal. You better make sure you call me if you ever need help, or even if you just need to talk. You know I'm always here for you, right? I know. Thanks, Ash. And I've said this before, but you know you don't have to wear that around me. My face. Your mask. Well, yeah, but thing is that she wants Sal to trust her, but she doesn't open her mind to the paranormal stuff because she doesn't believe. So I can understand why Sal doesn't go to her for help. But it's like a part of me now. It's the face I wear in public, the face I wear all the time. I just want you to know that you don't have to wear it if you don't want to. It's just you and me out here. No one else is around. So let's ask her, are you really back for good? Yeah, you got a problem with that bugle? I don't know, it was kind of nice with just the boys. Adding a girl to the mix sort of throws the whole thing off. Well, you better get used to it because now you're stuck with me. I missed you, Ash. We all have. It's nice to have you back. Good to be back. I've missed you guys a lot. I'm excited to see everyone tomorrow. What about our school? I think I'm gonna take some time off from school. I'm feeling pretty burned out. You think you'll go back? Probably. I just need to figure some things first. I might take a few classes at the community college while I'm still getting my shit together. Oh, that'd be cool. Larry's also thinking about going. He mentioned that. I was surprised. I didn't think he'd go the college route. Me neither. It could be like old times again. The whole crew back in school. Let's ask her, is anyone really happy? It seems like a lot of people are content with their jobs, their families, their lives. But that can't be real, can it? I mean, we're all just going to die anyway, so what's the point? Whoa, dude, that was a sharp turn onto Heavy Street. Sorry. No, it's okay, I know what you mean. I feel like that sometimes too, you know that. Yeah. But you were always the one to say that's what makes life precious. And about trying to enjoy it while it lasts. I think you were right about that. Are you sure you're okay, Sal? I'm getting a little worried about you. I don't know, I guess I'm feeling off. It just feels like everything is wrong. What do you mean? It feels like nothing puts me at ease. It's this constant feeling of discomfort, like my soul isn't aligned with my body. I just feel like screaming at the sky until it breaks apart. Well, well, what? Let's do it. I don't know. Come on, I'll bet you'll feel better. Yeah, first time I played I was surprised at how deep Sal's voice was. Hey Todd. Hey, you're back from your date with Ash already? I don't think it was a date, but yeah. Whatever you say, Sal. How did it go? It was nice seeing her. It's gonna be good to have her back. Indeed. Ashley is a good egg and our investigations could benefit from the female perspective. Additionally, simply having fresh eyes on our research could prove useful. Speaking of, Larry and I think that there's something weird going on in the apartments again. I told him that I'd bring you over tonight to check it out. Perfect. This will give me an opportunity to test out a new things I've been working on. Give me a few minutes to get ready. Sure. Let me know whenever you're ready to head over. Will do. Sal, I'm sorry, dude. Please don't blame yourself. Sorry for what? What are you talking about? It's time for me to go. You better not be doing something stupid. It's too late. I'll be gone soon. Stop messing around, Larry. This isn't funny. Hey. Larry. Pick up. Pick up the phone, Larry. You better pick up. God, Larry. And yeah, clearly we have no time to wait for Todd. Larry. Larry! Let's check out the tree house. Where the hell are you? Oh. No! Larry! What did you do? Larry, why? I was so excited to see Sal. I didn't realize how different he was acting at first. When we were hanging out by Wendigo Lake, I started to notice it more. At the time though, he just seemed sad to me. I thought maybe he had stopped taking his medications. Miss Campbell, at any point during your date with Sal, did you ever feel as if you were in danger or threatened at all? No, sir. It was nothing like that. Sal was one of the sweetest boys I knew. I always felt safe being around him. until later that night. Can you please explain what you witnessed at the treehouse? It wasn't too long after I had gotten home from the lake that Sal called me. Maybe about an hour or so. He was clearly shaking up, and I could tell from his voice that he had been crying. He told me that Larry was dead. I begged him to call 911. I told him that if he didn't, then I would. And did either of you call 911? No. The boys had me convinced since high school that there was a conspiracy in Knoxville involving the police, that they couldn't be trusted. So I went against my better judgment and didn't make the call. I rode over to the apartment right away. When I got to the treehouse, Sal was acting weird, talking to himself and pacing back and forth. Obviously he was upset, we both were, but I had never seen him like that before. I tried to get him to calm down, but he kept rambling and on about cultists and some impending evil. He said Larry was in the treehouse. I took a minute to gather my nerves. I wasn't sure what was going on, if Larry was really dead or if Sal had lost it. I went up into the treehouse, but there was nothing out of place in there, except for an empty booze bottle. Have you ever known Sal to be a drinker? Not at all. Sal hardly ever touched the stuff. He once told me that he was afraid to get drunk because addiction runs in his family. And he didn't want to become an alcoholic, so I knew something was really wrong. Larry wasn't anywhere to be seen, and Sal was starting to really worry me. I tried to calm him down and reason with him, but he was not receptive to it. I tried to get him inside, but he wouldn't budge. We got into an argument. It was the only time we had ever argued. I had to walk away from him. I couldn't be around him like that, and I didn't want to make him worse. Before I left Henry and Lisa know that Sal needed help. They said they'd look after him, and I told them to call me if they needed me. I felt horrible leaving Sal like that. I just didn't know what to do. I wish I would have stayed there. I should have stayed with him. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, yeah, you should have. I sat by my phone all night until I got the second call. About 10 minutes after Ashley left, Todd showed up. He figured something was wrong since I left so suddenly and wasn't answering his texts. He drove over in the van with our gear. I told Todd what Larry did. We both needed time to collect ourselves. Larry was our best friend. The four of us were family, like I said earlier. Sorry. What happened to his body? Not sure. He's trying to tell me something, but it's all broken up. I think he's having trouble communicating with us. Let's try our new gear. I think it will help. Hold on. Alright, with the Necrolite modifications I made to the guitar, I believe we'll be able to manipulate the spirit realm in some capacity. How does it work? Turn it on using that G button there. You'll notice that I've added 12 symbols on the neck of the guitar. Play the corresponding notes to activate the symbols. Play as you normally do. Select a group of notes and then press J, K, or L to strum one of the notes in that group. Try playing all 12 notes. So we use the arrows to select every group. What happened? Todd? Larry? Hello? Hello, my dear Sally. Who are... Rose? The light from your guitar contains magic from another world. It seems that the prophecy may have been true after all. What? There isn't time to explain. You must use this power to stop them. The Devourers of God have preserved despite our best efforts to stop them. What the hell was that? A ripple across the fabric of reality. It has begun. You must destroy the barrier spells to reach the source and put an end to it. How will I do that? Use the power of the necrolytes. You'll need help from the spirit realm to reveal what is hidden to you. I cannot be of help in this regard, as I must remain within the Black Room. Though, I can temporarily release your friend Larry from that which binds him. He will be your eyes in the other side. Godspeed, dear Sally. Sal! Huh? You scared the crap out of me. You disappeared and there was an intense sound that shook the treehouse. Where were you? I guess the guitar worked. I saw Rosenberg. She said the cult is back. We need to stop them before. What the hell? How did... Oh. Sorry? Larry! I think Rosenberg is helping somehow. I was stuck in that damn treehouse so long. It's only been a few hours since You asshole! How could you do this? Why did you leave me? Why? I'm sorry, dude. I really am. But we don't have much time. Rose said the cult is here now and has to be stopped tonight. It's not going to be easy. I just can't believe this is real. I can't believe you're really gone. Come on, Sal, let's take these fuckers out once and for all. I mean, yeah, but it's totally unfair what Larry did to Sal. And to the whole group. This can't be good. Yeah, the cult place goes there. So now we're gonna have to switch to Larry first. And as we can see, he's got no items. Larry, this is the Death Stone. Press R to squeeze it tightly and summon the power from within. You must use this ancient relic to assist Sally. What does it do? Hello? She can't be there much. She is now trapped in the Black Room. So we send the necrolytes to the living world. And as we can see, besides his cell phone, guitar, and card, Sal has Larry's note. Sal, I know this is gonna be hard for you to understand. I'm sorry. Please don't blame yourself and please don't hate me. I was lucky to have you in my life. I couldn't have asked for a better brother than you did. I know you're gonna do great things. You gotta keep going. Keep fighting the darkness. It's coming closer now. I can hear it whispering in my head. It's getting louder. I just need this to end. I can't take it anymore. I'm not strong like you are. I love you, Sally Face. Always. See you on the other side. Larry. So it all looks like the cold induced those feelings inside Larry, but in the end it was him who made the decision. So yeah, this first one is easy because it's only 3 symbols. Wait for the longer ones. So as Sally we can go to either side, but we cannot enter. And the hole where the eye used to come out is now covered in that weird slime. So now let's try switching to Larry. And we can also go to either side. Locked. Huh? There's no handle. And this is where we can help Sal. So we hit R, and now we can go inside. The shapeless man walks in awkward strides. Okay? Nothing much we can do as Larry. So let's see what Sal encounters there. So as Sally, the door does have a handle, but it's locked. And the man is not in here. So I'm not sure what we are supposed to find in here. Since as Larry we cannot go any further. Oh, that's what we have to do. So now we have the key to 504, and for some reason it's got a skull in the label. Maybe we need Larry's help again. And now it's got a handle and it's open. And here's what we have to send. I really don't get why that one's not being visible. Because we've already watched the other ones and I don't remember this one being empty. That normal? Does anyone by any chance remember if that should be empty or it should contain something? So now we're done in this floor. Until you are done, drop down to the next one, because otherwise you'll not be able to go back. What are you guys doing? We're watching TV, but what's the point really? These shows are all the same. Everything has become so predictable. It's just static or usual, right? We're fine, Sol, just fine. But if we look at their eyes, they don't look as always. Everything is pitch. Okay. And we see photos of the wedding from Henry and Lisa and the whole new family. Don't stand in front of the TV, Sol, so we can see that they are like in a trance. Let's switch to Larry now. And yeah, that thing with the video is really strange. Shit, are you two okay? What the hell is this? Mom, Henry, if you can hear me, we're gonna fix this. Just hold on. Oh, damn it. But we can see that we cannot free them from the darkness with the stone, which sadly means they are beyond saving. Stereo on the fritz again. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess, I don't know. So again, he's also in a trance. And no longer even talking. Hang in there, dude. But we cannot free this from the darkness yet. Maybe we have to turn the TV back on. Or the stereo, as Sally. And now we hit 1. Sounds like something happened in the hallway. So if I get this right, we have to transfer the necrolytes from the devices and then from this realm to the living realm. But no matter what we do in either side, everyone's still in their trance. I guess this is what he meant when he said he was leaving. Yeah, actually, a friend and I have a theory that he doesn't kill himself only out of love, but also out of guilt. Because it's weird that if he's normally in the house, that precise day when Sandra was murdered, he was away. Sounds like he knew that would happen. Herman, what the hell happened to you? You look like shit, dude. I could say the same to you. How did... Wait a minute. How are you here? Same as you? Dead? No, I mean, how are you in this room? The spirits here should be confined to their place of death. Sandy should be here, but it's too late. I was too late. She's gone. All of the old souls have assimilated. Rosenberg, broke the spell that was holding me in the treehouse or something. I'm not really sure. You know what happened to the other ghosts? Does it have to do with the cold? It doesn't matter now. Nothing does. I just need to wait here until it takes me. It's the fate we all face eventually. It's not too late. Sally's going to stop this thing, and I'm gonna help him do it. Your efforts will be wasted. Alright. Let's leave him to his duel. Looks like he's already resigned. So hopefully this video will work properly. Weird thing is that his body, Sanderson's, didn't disappear and Larry's did. It also looks like they did that on purpose. These ghosts, so full of life, strong, healthy blood, tender meat. Oh, how we crave their flesh. But they deny us. Soon we will be there, and they will have called, and we will have answered. The floor is moist, is it me? There is nothing left. We have consumed. So we're done in port floor 2. Yeah, we'll leave it. We must look far beyond the anguish of life, deep into the true nature of all things. Therein lies our salvation. So if you remember, this guy talks nothing like this. It's actually hard to understand him normally. Sally Face, it's good to see you. Hello, Sal, what is happening? Greetings, I'm glad you could make it. I can't stay for too long, I'm sort of in the middle of something. It's good to see you all, too. Are you guys feeling alright? We are just dandy bad. Everything is peachy. You should stay, Sal. Yes, it would be best for you to stay here. There is no use in fighting it, my friend. I really should be going now. Everything is fine, Sal. Don't worry, you'll see. If I remember right, we have to switch, but to one that's only, yeah, static. So it's the cold practically possessing the inhabitants of Addison Apartments to tell Sal what they want him to feel. That it's worthless to fight. So again, they are beyond saving, and this is the closest Sarah has ever been to having limbs. now we've generated the necrolite and are ready to send it to Sal. The saddest part is that if Larry wouldn't have killed himself, maybe their mission would have failed, because Sally wouldn't have gotten the help. Todd, how are you feeling, buddy? Feeling? Yeah, there's something going around. I think it will be cleared up soon, though. Soon? Yeah? Just keep an eye on Soda, okay? Soda? Your daughter. Remember her? She's sitting right next to you. And we can't talk to Soda. And that one's locked. No, 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 no. So we cannot see them, or only their silhouettes. And if we remember, that bunny is from chapter 1. Strange Neighbors is the one Sal figures out Charlie stole. And we cannot enter the next room, it's not even here. So now it's actually time to drop down. We took what we needed. Before the light, there was darkness and nothing more. So as we can see, their eyes are red, but not because they're high, but because they're possessed by darkness. They don't look relaxed as they normally do. Especially Ray. Oh, then it's Sal that has to flush it. We can't enter to Packerton's, so mission is here. And yeah, that black water in the toilet looks so gross. There's something floating in the toilet. I guess I should... Ugh. Yeah, even as a ghost it looks nasty. But this is what it's for. And now Packerton's isn't locked anymore. So I'm guessing that says spotting all the bedrooms is darkness itself? Let's take a look at Sal. And yeah, I'll never get over that 5 years later and fucking Logis is still there. I mean, honestly. And we can also see that the conduct where she threw the bones is completely sealed. So this we don't have access to as Larry. Only second bedroom. Wonder if Sally being here changes it? Yeah. So this is what we have to repair. And now just let's make sure as Sal that there's nothing else in bedroom 2. Nope, just a machine. But necrolytes are in the other side. Okay, so apparently nothing of interest. Oh no! I wanted to pick the toy. Switch to Larry again. Dark pony, a creepy pony toy I found with soda stuff. Though I don't think it belongs to her. Place in the pentagram. And there's a new tape. Why do they torment us so? Slipping from our grasp, these filthy fucking pigs! They are swine at the feet of God. Animal corpses dragging their clothes about and scurrying across the dirt, rearranging things, always rearranging. We will annihilate every molecule of their pitiful existence. Yeah, actually, that rage took kind of long to hit. So we drop down to first floor. No luck. Hello, Mrs. Gibson? Oh, there's a rancid smell coming from her room. Okay, that's strange even for her. Her green skin looks like she's already rotten. So we can see we don't have to enter the room because the lights are already here. Oh damn it, one more second. Okay, I almost lost it again. A young boy stands. No, I shouldn't have done that. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna try. Shit. Going to the main menu, because if not, we're gonna lose the last tape. Hopefully, it will take us to the. Yeah, before we knocked. Yeah, I was just afraid that it would take us much more behind, but luckily no. And now let's place this delicious carrot outside her place. For the ones that don't remember, Larry accidentally killed her rabbit. Is this some kind of joke? Yeah, like tormenting him for that after dying. Okay, oh, we found something in the floor. Why did we find a lighter for us, Larry? This lighter is exactly like the one my dad used to have. It seems out of place here. Yeah, now I'm intrigued. I don't remember having found that object before. Have to use it? No. For a minute I thought he would maybe want to burn the stuffed rabbit or something, but... no, doesn't seem like something could do. So now it's time to knock. A young boy stands at the threshold of oblivion, mesmerized by the eternal abyss, tormented and bound by the world of mankind. And this is why Addison never left his home. Prisoner of flesh and bone. Terence! He cannot even speak anymore, because the Eternal One has covered his mouth. How long have you been like this? So now the only human part, if I'm seeing right, is his face. Rest of his limbs have been taken. Did the cult do this to you? The child does not choose his own fate. It has always been this way. You will soon understand the true harmony of the Endless One. Are you the Endless One? Why are you infecting the souls in this building? Darkness moves through all things and obeys our will. We are everlasting. We are beyond death. Terence! I know you're in there somewhere. You have to stop this. You speak the name of a child who's no more. Your struggle is meaningless. Then I will stop you myself. You will try, and you will fail, as it always is. So remember the guitar puzzle? Well, here we go again. Oh, damn it. Damn it, I took too long. And now we shut your eyes. It's actually an achievement to do that without mistakes. I've been waiting for you, Sal. I knew you would be the one. I knew from the moment I saw you. Terence! My apologies, good sir. I haven't quite been myself, and I've caused so much pain. Is it over now? Almost. I'm afraid there is one more task remaining, and it is a hideous one. Whatever it is, I will do it, whatever it takes to end this for good. You must kill all those who've been tainted by the dark. But it's everyone in this building. Those are my friends and my family. We cleared the darkness from their souls. We've already saved them. I'm afraid it's too late for them, Saul. Their souls are destroyed beyond repair. If left unchecked, the shadows will step through these cracks, and many more lives will be extinguished. My heart wakes heavy in sorrow for you. I know you will lose everything, just as I had many years ago. I don't think I can do this. Please, don't make me do this, Terence. It is your choice to make. I know it's an extraordinary burden to bear, but I also know that you will do the right thing. So we are in the white room and everything else is gone. It's just us and the knife. And problem is not only that more lives will be taken if we don't do it, but also that the people that are still alive and possessed by shadows will have a horrible death. Addison is right, Sal. This must be done. I'm so sorry. I wish there were another way. I don't feel well. Would you help me get into my apartment, Sal, please? And we can see they're still possessed by the dark because they don't even notice we are covered in blood. Sally face, have you seen our little Todd around? We need to talk to him. Shit, I hate this scene. As Sal having to kill everyone he cares about. Hey dude, glad you decided to come back. Now we can really get this party started. Yeah, not the kind of party you're used to. Hey Sal, you feeling alright? I think there's something going around. Yeah, he's the most lucid of them all. Sorry face, can I widen your shoulders now? Sorry. Damn it, why does Sal have to be the one doing it? What's up, my man? You're looking a little worse for wear. Everything okay? Yeah, again, maybe they notice he's not looking good, but no one notices the knife, the blood. So they are beyond safe. Hey kiddo, there's some leftover lasagna in the fridge if you're hungry. You know, I may not say this enough, but I'm proud of you, Saul. You've come a long way, and I know it hasn't all been easy. I look at you now, and I'm excited about the man you're becoming. I think you've got a bright future ahead of you. I really do. I love you, buddy. And I cried my eyes out after that one last scene. His father is the worst one killing. Something is wrong. I blacked out in the treehouse and woke up in the temple. They had me tied down. There was something else there. I think it was the demon. They cut me and took some of my blood. There was a loud sound, and I passed out again. When I came to, they were gone and I wasn't tied. I don't feel right, Sal. I think I'm dying. I'm not sure if they made the red demon possess him or just take his energy, but for his size, it looks like he possessed him. It was around 3 a.m. when I got the text and the phone call from Todd. The next phone call from Todd. He was crying so hard that I could barely make out what he was saying. I knew Todd and Saul were in trouble and that they were at the apartments. It sounded serious, so I called the police and rode over there right away. I got there just as the police showed up. Oh, sorry, give me just 1 second that my cat wants to get out. Sorry about that, otherwise she'll be meowing all the time. It sounded serious, so I called the police and rode over there right away. I got there just as the police showed up. On my way to the front door, I saw Todd running into the woods. I called out for him, but he just kept running. I approached the building, and Sal was standing in the doorway covered in blood, just staring out. He was mumbling the same thing over and over. I had no choice. I had to do it. There wasn't any other way. I tried to talk to him, but he was unresponsive. The cops pulled me away before I got any closer to him. Sal isn't an evil man. He's not a bad person. He just needs help. Yeah, good intentions, but bad execution. Dr. Inan, you've handled Mr. Fisher's psychiatric assessment during his time in prison, including several months of therapy sessions. Is this correct? Yes, that is correct. If we can see that evidently he's an impostor. And what have you concluded from your time with the defendant? It is my professional opinion that Saul Fisher is perfectly sane and was 100% lucid while he proceeded to murder the occupants of Addison Apartments. The elaborate story he concocted is simply that, a story. A tale to make him out to be the hero rather than the villain. He was so convincing that I even began to believe his story. I went out to the apartments to visit the tree houses I requested. There was nothing there at all. In fact, the further I poked into the story, the more inconsistencies there were. These inconsistencies, along with all of the contradictory evidence, proved to me that Sal is not delusional, but simply lying to protect himself. In your opinion, is Sal Fisher a threat to the public? Absolutely, without a doubt. You son of a bitch. Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict? Yes, Your Honor, we have reached a verdict. In the case of Sal Fisher versus the County of Knockfell, what say you? The members of this jury find the defendant guilty of the first-degree mass murder. I agree with the jury on the verdict of guilt, and because of the severity of the crime committed, I hereby sentence Sal Fisher to receive the capital punishment. No! You can't do that! He's sick! He needs our help! Order! Order in the court! Three years later, Ashley had tried in almost every way she could think of to prevent Sal's execution and failed with each attempt. Now she sits in her living room as the news revealed that today is the day Sal will be executed. A deep sadness washes over her. It's then that an idea comes to Ash that could change everything. But she'd have to act fast. Yeah, 3 years later. He needed your support 3 years ago. Larry, are you here? Please, dude. If you're here, then show yourself. We need to help Sal. He's in trouble. I brought some of your old music. If this doesn't work, it's the last time I'm coming up here. Larry. Holy fucking shit. Now do you believe it? Hey, Ash. You guys were telling the truth this whole time. Well, yeah, duh. Yeah, I agree with you, Larry. I knew it. I had my doubts, obviously, but I really wanted to believe it. Just don't fall down the treehouse, okay? Huh? Never mind. How are we gonna help Sal? Oh, I have a plan. Just hold still for a sec. Shit, that's right. Damn. Yes, I got it. So yeah, that's perfectly good evidence. Problem is they're taking him away. Yeah, I included the relationship between these two because with everything, their love for each other is sincere. But the Ashley character conflicts me because her skepticism was the doom of her friend. I'm afraid you're too late, honey. They're strapping him in now. Wait! He was telling the truth! I have proof! Please! You have to wait! Just let me show you what I found! Hey! Hey, wait! No! Time of death. It's 6:33 p.m. Uh-oh. Oh shit, what's happening? So... Oh god, no. Okay, so this actually is the beginning of chapter 5, but for now we will leave it until here, because that chapter we will be starting next Thursday. Sorry guys if I sound kind of bummed, but I just really hate the end of this chapter. Hope you, Mrs. Midnight hopes you enjoyed the video and hopes to see you next time.